Alright, if you got team, I'll do it.
Alright, now hold up. Let me just go to your stream real quick. There we go. Alright, I'm in your shit. This nigga here. Alright, so I'm a few seconds behind. So you will go to, just hit R3, you know, to get you to the screen, simulate screen.
Like this?
Or better yet, just go to Super Sim, yeah. And then hit square. Where it says speed.
Okay.
Hit slow, and then hit jump forward, and then do entire game.
Hold on. So, jump forward.
Yeah, you pronounce up. Yep, jump forward, end of game.
There are 2 weeks of coming on. It's on to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports.
There you go. See?
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Yeah.
He'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here comes the Bronco offense with Drew Lock from Missouri in charge.
And frankly, this is the type of game
Lock
that a great
cooking.
quarterback
Hey, look at Drew Lock
relishes
out there.
because
Oh, interception? That's gonna change today, though.
Look at
everything's
Crispy,
against him and his team.
589,
No one
3
can expect
touchdowns.
them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well,
Yeah, he got
they've a
weapons
chance
out
to
there,
get that
though.
done.
Lock now on first down.
Oh, look at that dot.
Tight end Gerald Everett.
Oh, I can't talk shit. I can't. Damn.
Hey, you know how I feel now, nigga.
I know how you feel.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle.
It's cool. Bulldogs got a good secondary. You know, they got 99, Buda Baker, Denzel Ward, X Factor.
I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Yeah, when they show the replays, I just be
Now
clicking
first
X.
carry for Derrick Henry.
I didn't even know you could do
This will
that.
be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Look at Derrick.
The numbers on the ground for Henry
Look
last
at King
week.
Henry.
11 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first, but they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things.
Oh, Drew Lock driving downfield.
Yeah, Drew Lock cooking me, man. I don't know. What you want for Drew Lock?
Understands the catch.
Yeah.
Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball and puts it right out there.
He came out the mud with him.
And he works it past the
That man
30,
went from
almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that
Look
time,
at
and
Henry.
another 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run.
That man
And
went
let's
from
face it,
70
shouldn't be
to
a
91,
surprise.
bro.
He's one
He ain't
of the
giving
better
him
backs
up.
in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd.
They just keep feeding the beast, you know.
Nice job by them picking up the
Little
run
3-yard
blitz
run.
and detecting it,
5-yard
blocking
run.
it, and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Dot.
Pickup goes for 13.
Block with a dot.
1st and goal.
Inside the 10
They'll try
to the
run
Bulldogs
forward
9-yard line.
And
1st
the
and goal.
Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets
Derrick
it down to
Henry
about
with the
40
rock
yard line.
inside the 5 now to
5 yards,
the
a
4.
good run there, and now 2nd and goal. A gain of 5.
Oh God.
Give Henry another shot at the 4-yard. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd
After
and
2nd and goal. Of course, who gets the ball? Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
And he
yeah,
stopped short. They
yeah.
rolled it short of the end zone. 3rd and goal now. You know who they're gonna give it to.
Sack. Oh shit.
Ooh, a surprising play call there. Instead of giving it to Henry,
They
went
robbed you
that
though.
high.
They robbed you.
They definitely did. Yeah, they really did. And all that momentum cut a little short as they settled for 3. 3-0 lead now. Yo, if my commentator annoying, you know, let a nigga know.
After marching down the field,
Yeah,
only
cool,
getting
cool
3
shit.
feels like a win for the defense.
And it does.
Better than-
They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's
Okay,
a good
who's
drive.
back there?
And 3 points were put
Who
on
you
the
got back there,
So
Lou?
out comes this offense to take over for the first time. It's
Jamal
Josh
Acme.
Allen that'll be orchestrating the offense, a 6'5" quarterback from
Okay,
Broncos.
first 2 games, you know, Allen, a little struggle here. 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, 436. We'll see how he does here in the first drive of the game. They take it from their own 25.
0-2, but they're at home. I guess
First
he's
and
got
10, I formation.
crowd involved early.
Jonathan Taylor back there.
This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's taken
Lamar
down
chasing motion.
slip across the 35.
That's not chasing.
Solid way to start the drive.
Taylor,
13
with a
yards
big
to get
run.
the first.
13.
This is the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's
Really
set the
big.
tone early, running through all types of tackles.
That's what I like
The
to
defense
see,
back on
man.
its heels.
A little fist bump from Mike Variable on the sidelines. As they come on I form again.
Taylor on first down.
First and 10. Had in motion. Taylor with another big run. Taylor with another big run. Can he take it to the crib? He's tripped up short at the 15. Big run for Taylor.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15
Oh my.
on first and 10.
Taylor,
Terrific
you
run.
Denver
fucking
needs to clamp
guy.
up here.
Backs in the game today.
Dingleback formation.
Defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Taylor is cooking first 2 plays of the game
Coordinator before the game,
for the
all he talked
Bulldogs.
about was run fits, making sure
Receiver in
guys
motion.
were in the right
Taylor's not
places
going down
with no
without a fight.
creases.
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw
2-yard
his
rush
down
right
after
there.
the
Second and 8
On second
in
down,
Denver's
it's
13-yard
Taylor. And he's gonna be met
yard
at the
line.
line of
Why
scrimmage
can I
and
not
taken
tell?
down. Ball carrier. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're
Okay,
looking
okay, I
up
see
at a
Denver.
3rd and
I see
9
Denver.
situation.
Big play there. -1.
Stuff that one up in
3rd and 9 here.
I think double
Denver's
dip
red zone.
has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you
Allen
don't
drops
take care of
back.
it first.
He fires.
That man coverage
End
on the
zone. Oh,
outside, and he's got a
deflected.
report on these
Receiver
DBs
dropped
telling me
it.
that they love to take matters in their own hands.
His Bulldogs now settle for 3. Field goal unit comes out to the
Coverage
field.
there that forced the incompletion.
Tag on 3. 3-3 game.
Serve, so to speak, here in the
First
second
offensive
half of
possession
our game as they
for both
respond to
teams.
that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you like to mix it up with sports.
They
Yeah.
crack a forehand, back out, and get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I
And
like
a
that.
really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the whole bit. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up first and 10.
Okay, as we've seen here, you know,
25-yard line.
Denver last drive stopped just a little bit short. What could have been a touchdown for Derrick Henry. Drew Lock was firing downfield. First and 10 here. Derrick Henry takes a handle.
From the 31.
Little 6-yard run.
Now Lock.
Dingleback formation.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the
First down
37
completion.
on first and 10. Lock working out of the gun.
Go here, shotgun formation, Drew Lock.
And he'll be stopped right
This is a little
at
hot route.
midfield.
Boom, little check down.
12 more yards for him there.
Once
It's a
again,
first down.
they just don't have an answer for Drew Lock right now. He just hit going underneath, moving the chains.
A first down carry for Henry. The tackle made there by Tack
Like,
McKinley.
okay, shotgun formation, Derrick Henry.
They have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game.
Inside handoff for 4-yard gain. Look at Allen there talking to his offense. How to pump these guys up for the next drive. He's talking to Mecole Hardman. A little strong formation. And the defense. Big stop there, big stop.
Gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And it brings up 3rd.
Now 3rd and 6 here. Let's see what Drew Lock has in store. Shotgun formation. Ooh, big defensive stop. Who's that coming in the backfield? Derek Barnett just signed a free agency this offseason as a special teams unit. Now comes onto the field as Denver punts away. As back there, they punted out of bounds. 29-yard line. Not the punt you would typically want. But this is
second drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy. It's a balancing act, isn't it?
Allen, you see the pep talk on the sidelines here. Allen breaks the tackle, gets a gain of 1. Good defensive stop.
You take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
And once again, they're just feeding Taylor. He seems to be the vocal point so far of this offense. But we got an injury on the field. Denver, Jordan
completes it to Hardman. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be a
great stop. Despite the injury timeout, great stop by Denver as Bulldogs now punting.
Especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep.
Oh, you got AB back there? Okay.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down.
You Drew Lock out here, you know. Derrick Henry.
Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Henry on the carry.
Just not a whole lot.
Okay, yo, the defense playing crazy.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
All right, 3rd and 3 here at their own 21-yard line. Tackle formation. Drew Lock snaps. And another sack for the Bulldogs defense. Shaq Griffin, the one-hand bandit. That second sack of the day?
I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped out,
This
shaking
is
his head, frustrated right now behind
Real
center.
shit.
And here's Dixon to punt now as
Quick
he gets
3 and out,
away.
Denver. Punting it away again.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will
Great
take
tackle,
over.
great tackle. But
And a new set
very good
now.
field position for the Bulldogs at their own 36 near midfield.
1st and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted.
1st and 10 shotgun formation. Allen.
Ooh!
Ooh!
I
Great
hate-
play by Keanu O'Neal.
He just stood there, dude.
When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you.
Wow, the only criticism, great interception. The only criticism I have is he stopped. If he doesn't stop there, he takes that one to the crib, pick 6. Dude, that's probably the momentum Denver needs now to get into the end zone this drive, because they hand off to Henry. Henry with the 8-yard run.
It does take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early.
Make that 7.
Dividends as the game progresses.
2nd and 3 now, I formation. You know who he's going to.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Henry once again, big run as they get inside the red zone.
Warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an
No,
outfit.
1st and 10.
He is a
16-yard
huge
line.
being and a lot faster
They just gonna keep feeding them, man. They gonna keep pounding into the end zone. 2nd and 6 now, 12-yard line.
always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game
One
like
receiver
that,
split out
you can do
wide.
so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play
4
again,
straight plays to Derrick Henry.
on the ground, or you can decide to throw it
3rd and
down
3 now. Will they give it to Henry again?
defense back on its heels.
Look at all the blitzers on the
This is
screen.
going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one.
And they give it to him despite the blitz, and he stops short.
And now it looks like we're going to get a
Tack
timeout
McKinley
here.
injured though for the Bulldogs.
We'll check on
4th and
this.
1. Will
And
Denver go for it?
The kick by Lutz is
Oh,
good.
Denver kicks another field goal.
Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0. So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the
And
touchdown
Denver,
front.
despite driving down the field with ease, just that goal line defense is Bulldogs stout so far, keeping this one a close game. Another touchback for the Bulldogs is Josh Allen trying to engineer a red zone drive. He's 1 for 3, 1 yard, and 1 interception on the day. Allen continuing to struggle so far. See if we can turn things around. Receiver in motion. Jonathan Taylor with the handoff, and just once again, Denver in the backfield.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
And you see on the sidelines, Mike Variable visibly upset,
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads
mainly
to a
because his
second and
O-line.
11. From the gun, it's Taylor.
Allen shotgun formation. Taylor still out there. Taylor with another handoff, and the defense just in the backfield once again. 3rd and 12 now. Michael Pierce, big play for him.
Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Alright, let's see here. 3rd and 12.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
2 halfback formation. Shotgun. Allen with the snap. Checks it down. Once again, Denver with the huge stop as they Bulldogs elect to punt away 4th and 7.
Forced to get it to his running back, but how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So they bring out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Yards on the punt, 2
All
on
right.
the return.
Little return there, breaks a couple tackles. Down at that 31-yard line.
The Broncos on
Antonio
the
Brown
field,
back to
ready
receive.
start their next drive. Their drive last time it stalled out. They
Once
were
again,
forced
like
to
I was
take a
saying, man,
short
Drew
field
Lock
goal.
is just engineering all these long drives, but you have to pound it in the end zone. Danner Pedman, another handoff.
That's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's
For a
a
1-yard
consolation
gain.
prize.
2nd and 9.
County Fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top
Lock.
shelf. That's
Dump off
bottom
to
shelf
Henry.
material.
Who's going to stop this man in open field? Big game. Derrick Henry, about 15-plus yards.
23 yards the pick up there.
Broncos first down.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today.
Once again, 1st and 10, pass midfield now.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Lock. And he fires one that's intercepted.
A little reaction here. Oh my goodness, what a big play by the Bulldogs. Denzel Ward with the acrobatic interception there, much needed. It gains some momentum on their side. Drew Lock throwing his first interception of the year. Now Allen, 39-yard line. Dumps it off to Taylor, but once again, the defense just keying in on Taylor and forcing the game into Allen's hands as they just refuse to pass the ball. Offensive lineman in motion. Taylor once again just the running game started off hot, but now it's slowed down a bit this past 2 drives. End of the first quarter here as we start the second. Allen back, snaps. What a dot! Who was that? The longest completion of the game so far, Russell Gage Jr. with the long reception. They get them near red zone territory. Oh, Denver D lineman almost jumped on that play. And Allen has his X Factor activated. That's another close one. He almost threw a pick on that one. 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Can Allen engineer a scoring drive this time around? Coming off an interception made by Denzel Ward. Acrobatic throw, dump off to Jonathan Taylor, and once again, 5-yard gain, 3rd and 5. Wow. 5 receivers wide. Shotgun formation. Allen with a dot gets him inside the 5-yard line. And Allen with that X factor, he's looking hot right now. But you know who he's going to. Oh, it's a keeper, Allen, though. Probably should have given it to Taylor as they lose a yard on that play. And the quarterback option. Wow, no running backs now. 5-yard line. Allen with a strike for the touchdown. As the Bulldogs take the lead here to Jamal Agnew, superstar. As they elect for the PAT now. Now Denver got their backs up against the wall still. It's a very close game. Down by 4. They'll need a touchdown to take the lead. End of the first quarter. I got both owners here with me. Give me a little insight. How y'all feel after the first quarter?
I hate the Josh Allen over here threw a pick, but I'm glad that Denzel got that pick back. Yeah, you know.
Alright, question. If you don't get the dub today, is Josh Allen perhaps on the trade block? Are you looking to place him?
I'm firing my head coach
before
I trade Josh Allen.
I dig that.
So he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now.
Drew Lock with another dot here on 1st and 10. You get another 1st down. Oh, he's a yard short. 2nd and 1.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 30.
Drew Lock with a little dump off there for the 1st down completion.
First down.
First down, Denver.
A very defensive game here as both quarterbacks throwing picks in this one.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through
Drew
the
Lock.
contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Oof, very, very close.
It's now second
Black with
and
another dump off pass, and defense is playing lower now.
It's Henry.
They're trying to force him to take shots deep, but they give Derrick Henry a handoff.
It'll go as a loss of
A
a
very
yard.
good tackle.
They deal with 3rd and 11.
As they get him in the back for a loss of 1. 3rd and 11 now, on 38-yard line. Let's see what Drew Lock can do.
From the gun, it's Lock.
Shotgun formation, Derrick Henry back there. Snaps it. Finding time in the pocket, but no, it's a forced fumble. The O-line jumps on it. Could have been a defensive touchdown recovery for Hassan Reddick.
So they'll have to boot it away.
Very fast Hassan Reddick with the 89 speed. Wow. Denver kind of dodged the bullet on that one. As Denver punts away, Bulldogs receive it. Wow, breaks the tackle on that one. Jamal Agnew already with the receiving touchdown. As Bulldogs coming off a successful drive to keep things going. Allen with the handoff to John Taylor as they get stuffed for a loss of 1. Oh, gain of 1. 2nd and 9 here, 2 halfback formation. Allen snaps, dump off to John Taylor, and oof, it looks like he might have had 1st down had he stayed outside. Now 3rd and 4, 38-yard line. Allen rolls out with that escape artist, and oh my God, what a rocket! A rocket on the run, cross body. Where do you ever see that throw? Very few guys could do that.
Good strong throw and catch right
Exactly.
here. So far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd
Look at that, John Taylor though, 11 rushes, 72 yards, very productive day so far for him.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman.
Busting off some very huge runs, and another dot from Josh Allen. Is a near red zone territory now at Denver's 21-yard line. Big play by Mecole Hardman.
On 1st down, Allen. That's complete to his running back, Taylor.
Josh Allen, shotgun formation, snaps the ball, little dump off there. Taylor again, and I've lost track, but off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure Taylor leads the game in reception so far with 5. And Denver brings the heat on that one. They just couldn't stop the blitz. Keanu Neal with the pick earlier this game. He adds a sack in the column. 3rd and 18, so you know it's an obvious passing down situation. Denver playing deep. 29-yard line, 3rd and 18. Allen snaps. Little dot, and oh my goodness. Denver almost let this one up. Just a couple yards short from the first down. Easier field goal attempt. 4th and 2 as Bulldogs elect for the field goal, making this a 7-point game.
Makes the score Bulldogs 13.
6-13 here, and still a winnable game, obviously. For Denver, they just need a touchdown and an extra point to take this one by 1 point. 7:38 here left in the second quarter. As they elect Jalen Rager back there, elects for another touchdown. Drew Lock here, shotgun formation, Derrick Henry. In the middle of the field just has been open for the tight end so far.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
6 receptions, 75 yards for the tight end. Denver, Gerald Everett.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about
Derrick Henry with the handoff, just met in the backfield, or at the line of scrimmage, I should say. How many rushes he has? That's crazy.
From the gun, block. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it.
Oh, Bulldogs electing to bat the ball down. That could have easily resulted in a tip pass for interception. But Denver getting bailed out that time. 39 here. Drew Lock. Wow, great reception. Who is that?
27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
Number 11, Robinson. Great, much needed play for Denver to keep things going. DeMarcus Robinson, 27-yard catch. Drew Lock.
McKinley back in the game.
Zach McKinley back in the game and immediately beats Drew Lock in the backfield. A 2-yard loss.
Another try after the first down sack. Lock.
2nd and 10 now, 34-yard line. Bulldogs. And wow, it's cha-cha sliding in the pocket. 2nd sack of the day for Sam Reddick. But from a 3rd and 12, a 2nd and 12 to 3rd and 24.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want. Anytime they want to throw the football, there's pressure on the quarterback.
There's a close completion there, quick strike, but couldn't hold it in. Denver punts it away. Very good coffin corner punt by Davidson as he gets him inside the 5-yard line. Now backed up in their own end zone. I formation, you know who this is going to. Good run there for about 6 yards to make this a 2nd and 4. Shotgun formation. Little out route. Gets open. Let's see here if Josh Allen can engineer a 95-yard scoring drive.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Okay, and another quick strike inside slant route. Another first down.
Here's Taylor.
There's a goal here, single back formation. John Taylor back there. And Michael Pierce blowing that play up. 3rd tackle for loss on the day. He's wreaking havoc behind the line of scrimmage. And now 2nd and 11 at their own 32-yard line. 3:44 left. Allen making some audibles. Another quick strike for a first down.
It's a first down. Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. After the pickup of 5.
Taylor quickly met at the line of scrimmage here for a couple yards of gain. 2nd and 5. Back on formation. 3 receivers out wide. Allen with another quick strike and a broken tackle. Gerald Everett. That's not Gerald Everett, right? That's Kyle Pitts.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Allen's throw is complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
No, they were unable to make anything really big out of that.
Very good tackle by number 43. Make this 2nd and 6 here. 4 catches, 43 yards for Kyle Pitts. And back with the escape artist looking to take off. Ooh, very curious decision here. He had an easy first down run. He just tries to get past the defense. Almost another interception there. And 2 blitzers here on the screen. They're coming in, bringing in the heat, and wow. Inside slant. Allen just barely gets that off there. Keep the drive alive. Shotgun formation, no halfbacks. Going across the screen, of course. Very curious decision on a cutback to make this a 2nd and 1. Don Taylor back there. And just quick strikes. I mean, Kyle Pitts trying to get a red zone touchdown. 2-minute warning here, 13-6 as Bulldogs getting closer and closer to making this a 2-score game.
And it's caught. Touchdown. From 6 yards away.
Oof. What a strike. Is that Jamal Agnew? 2nd receiving touchdown of the day for Jamal Agnew. Allen with a beautiful strike at the back of the end zone. As they tack on the extra point here to make this a 20-6 game, 57 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. And Agnew having a wonderful game as Josh Allen caps off a 95-yard scoring drive. Denver back up against the wall. 57 seconds left. They can at least get 3 points out of this. They'll be in good hands come the 2nd half as they elect for a touchback. Drew Lock here. Let's see what he has in the tank. 3 receivers split out wide. Henry in the backfield. They're on 25.
And see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the 2nd, but there's also something to challenging your offense.
All day back there in the pocket, you strike. 15 plus yards as they quickly call a timeout. Or rather, the Bulldogs rather call a timeout.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver.
Ooh, defense keyed in on that one, trying to disrupt that one.
To throw again.
2nd and 10 now.
No escape from Lockett. He'll go down. Now the Broncos going to use this.
And another huge play by the Bulldogs as they get to Lock before he gets the ball off. That looked to be a design halfback screen to Derrick Henry. 3rd and 17 here. We're gonna need to see some magic as they like to play safe here to give Henry the handoff. Very good run by him, but they fall short of the first time. The Bulldogs take the 2nd time out, 37 seconds left. They get the ball back. And again, another punt. This one goes out at the 31-yard line. Punter's just having a bad day. Very curious there, setting up with very good field position with 33 seconds left. Allen snaps. Allen with the escape artist going outside, getting some yards, but very hard-headed. Does not slide. He elects to take the tackle instead as they take a timeout, which would be their final one. 21 seconds left, near midfield, 1st and 10. Allen back to snap. He goes out the pocket, takes off for another run. Can he go out of bounds this time? He stays in bounds. Wow. Very curious decision there. If he runs out of bounds, they could like to kick a 50-plus yard field goal. Allen just not thinking, costing his team 3 much-needed points. But as we go into halftime here, 20-6, Bulldogs lead, 14-point lead. As Denver was starting off hot. They might have been gypped by a touchdown early in the game, which could have been a huge difference, making this a one-possession game. But so far at halftime, I mean, how y'all feeling about this? How y'all think y'all team will perform?
And you can see there, it's the visiting LA Rams who have the lead in that one.
But
I want
Josh Allen to slide. Yeah, that's very curious. He's taking off, man. He's using his legs, but I mean, it might be a CPU thing where they don't really slide, or they don't go out of bounds for some reason. Yeah, that's curious. It might be if you go to the if you edit the players, you go to the tendencies, you can see it too. Like, so it says like fight for extra yards. Some players have yes, no. So it could be the tendencies. Yep, it's Bulldogs still up, and they get ball to show off the second half here. Jamal Agnew back to receive, but he's also received 2 touchdowns earlier in the first half. As the Bulldogs just look to keep on adding on to the lead in this one. Josh Allen handing off to John Taylor here. Huge stiff arm for a gain of 5. Second and 5. One receiver split out wide. And oh my God, Denver with a pick 6 to the crib. Patrick Surtain, their first round pick of last year's draft. Patrick Surtain with a pick 6, getting Denver back into this game. You love to see it. Much needed play. As Denver is down by 7 points, they are back in this game. And Josh Allen, the gunslinger, costing them 3 points right before halftime, and costing them with another pick 6, getting Denver back in this one. As they receive ball here, and you can tell huge momentum shift here. Denver, I mean, if they could get things going on offense like they started off the game, defensively, much needed play for the young X Factor. Once again, just met at the line of scrimmage here for a gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Middle of the field there, as close to a first down. Patrick Surtain, X Factor activated. Do not throw his way, Josh Allen. That is all I advise. John Taylor fighting for a first down to get this drive continuing. 17 rushes for him already. Matt Ioannidis with 3 tackles. Once again, they feed John Taylor. Throwing a defender off him. Close to 100 yards, 99 yards rushing for John Taylor in this one. Bobby Wagner with the tackle. 2nd and 2, near midfield. John Taylor with the handoff for another first down. And over 100 yards of the day. 19 rushes for a $105. And just Taylor, they're just feeding him up the middle, man. 2nd and 2. Once again, they keep feeding Taylor because the Josh Allen pick 6 kind of shook that offense up. You know, they want to keep the ball out of his hands right now. 2 blitzers on the screen here. Quick strike gets the first down. As now they're moving into red zone territory here. 1st and 10 in Denver's 33-yard line.
The tackle was by the Boston College product Harold Landry. The first down run got 5.
Okay, Harold Landry, X Factor activated as well. Surtain's X Factor is officially off now.
Completes it to Hardman.
Okay, another quick slant inside. And Allen just sticking to the quick throws. Go off here. Oh my goodness. Oh, another risky throw there. Contested catch, but it could have easily been intercepted had the receiver jumped on it. Russell Gage with the reception. 2nd and 9. Jonathan Taylor up the gut. As he's having himself quite a day here against his Denver defense. Josh Allen back. Josh Allen scrambling. Josh Allen sacked. Oh, Ali Marpet, guard for the Bulldogs, 89 overall, injured on the play. Oh, you moved him to center? A huge stop there by Denver as they hold him to 3 points. Now it's a 10-point game. This game much closer than it was 5 minutes ago. That they left for another touchback there, Jalen Rager.
In this case, it's been threes.
And hopefully the momentum that defense gained, hopefully that carries over to the offensive side of the ball here. Derrick Henry's X factor activated as well. They dump off to him. Great tackle. 2nd and 10 now.
Even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a
Another dump off play to Henry, but he goes out of bounds. Was that inbounds? As they lose a yard of one. Henry not in the field right now. Receivers out wide. Another flat route as they barely get the first down there. Denver keeping the chains moving. With Micah Parsons on the tackle. Derrick Henry back in the game. Single back formation, 2 receivers out wide. And he's very low himself, close to a 100-yard game, just 5 yards short off of 21 attempts. Henry with another carry. 3rd and 4 now. Shotgun formation. Blitzer on the play and Lock holding on to the ball. Toulon Hassan Reddick with a 3rd sack of the game, having himself quite a day, along with a forced fumble as well. Denver, a much needed.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Their own 23-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Allen. That's complete. Okuebuna. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
My bad, y'all. I heard something. What the fuck is that?
The gift to Taylor. And for one of the few times here today,
nigga Jason got gold from
Yeah, bro, I'll be hearing shit. I'll be like, what the fuck? I just stop what I'm doing.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
I had to go check that shit out. I heard like ruffling and shit. It might have been a rat or something. I don't know.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 16 yards
A rat.
to first down.
The last time I killed a rat, bro, yeah, this was nasty. A big play by Josh Allen there. Getting past Mad midfield. 1st and 10 now. Allen, escape artist, dropping back, barely gets that off. Gets it back to the line of scrimmage as only a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. The escapability of Josh Allen, keeping him alive in this one. Real shit. That nigga, he just taking off.
On first down, Taylor. And he stopped
Once again, you know who this is going to. John Taylor met at the line of scrimmage.
And it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10 now.
And 10. At the 40.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Allen
Harold Landry, X Factor activated. Another short dump off, another good tackle for the Denver defense now. 3rd and 9. Can Denver hold them? This is a much needed stop. Harold Landry, X Factor activated. Oh, Allen takes off for the first down into the 20th. Close to the 10-yard line, huge run. Second run of the day for 20+ yards. Allen, just his feet keeping him alive and dangerous. 13-yard line, 1st and 10 now. Allen drops back, shotgun formation. It's another dot. Inside the 5 now. 2nd and 2. I formation. You should know what to expect. Ooh, a fullback. A fullback dive. They elect to give it to the fullback instead of the running back. And that cost them, as they get a gain of none. 3rd and 2 now. Get a touchdown to put this one away. Or a field goal to keep this Denver team in. Oh my. Allen. Just the escapability. Rolls out the pocket. Nico Hartman with his first receiving touchdown of the day, and just we love to see it. It's a thing of beauty. Rolls out the pocket, hits a man to his left, touchdown, extra point. The Bulldogs go up 30-13 now. Almost the end of the 3rd quarter at home. 7 for 7 on that drive, 49 yards and a touchdown to cap it off. This game is far from over, but you know, anything's possible. But Drew Lock has to start the comeback now. This is still only a 2-score game. As you see here, Drew Lock and team, Derrick Henry all coming out to the field. Derrick Henry close to a 100-yard game. For Drew Lock starting off hot, just holding on to the ball for too long. Keeping this team from getting back in the game. Derrick Henry there, fighting as he officially eclipsed 100 yards. 2nd and 8 now, as they go back to the horse. The workhorse gets to the 30th, and just a barrage of tackles broken there. 3rd and 5 now. Shotgun formation. Moving a bunch of players around now. Lock, what a huge completion across the middle, close to midfield. 3rd reception of the day for Jamar Chase. As you see there on the screen, move those chains. Just a dot, not a defensive back in sight, but big tackle. To go here, 1st and 10 now. 49-yard line still on their side of the field. Blue lock snap. Ooh. All the time in the world, and just a quick dot. A little bit scary there. He has a tendency to hold on to the ball too long, but he's able to make something out of nothing. Once again, another handoff. Met at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9 now. 23 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Again, they just keep feeding Derrick Henry, but I know he's over 100 yards, but yard carry wise, he's averaging under 4 yards per carry. When you're down by 2 scores, you got to figure you have to start passing the ball now before time runs out. 15 minutes left in this one. Down by 17. Can Denver pull off the comeback on the road overseas in London?
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL.
As you see there by the box score, 17 points scored in the 2nd quarter there. Mainly because player of the game so far, outside of Josh Allen, Jamal Agnew was 2 receiving touchdowns. And Drew Lock there with a much needed 1st down conversion of 12 yards. AJ Terrell on the tackle.
I put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
On first down, Lock.
Dude, they're 1st and 10 now, 28-yard line. Drew Lock snaps all the time in the world in the pocket in a quick strike to get them inside the 15. Oh, he actually dropped the incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 now.
It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging
Quick strike once again, but the receiver can't haul it in as the defense playing tight now on the receivers. 3rd and 10 now. Game on the line pretty much. Third and 10. Derrick Henry in the backfield. Receivers in motion. One blitzer, as you can see on the screen, the middle linebacker. Quick strike across the middle as they get inside the 10-yard line down to the 7. Much needed play for Denver to keep this game alive. This game is not over, folks. Marcus Robinson, 2 catches today for 48 yards. This one being his biggest of the day so far.
The quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the
Okay, Derrick Henry. With another handoff to get him to 105 yards rushing on the day. Close to 30 carries this game. Drew Lock. Derrick Henry fighting to get to the 2-yard line now. Now you wonder, what do? Do they feed the beast or do they pass it? As you see 2 blitzers on the screen. Drew Lock. Hands off. Derrick Henry. Can he fight? Down to the 1-yard line as they call a timeout. Curiously enough. No, they actually don't. As they kick a field goal here down to the 1-yard line. Now, as you see here, the owner of the Denver Broncos said he definitely would have won for it, which was, I mean, I won't argue with that at all. They are very much still in this game, still 14 points, so 2 touchdowns, tie this one up. But the defense of Denver has to come up with some huge stops here. 13 minutes left. Can this team contain Josh Allen? Josh Allen has been the main issue of the day for the Denver Broncos. Allen, once again, outside the pocket, quick strike, incomplete pass though. As he could not keep that in bounds. Once again, Allen, shotgun formation, John Taylor back there with him, snaps it. Oh my God, Denver with a pick! Denver with the 2nd pick 6 of the day to keep them in this game. I told you folks, this game is not over. They're down by 1 score after this PAT. Denver 2 pick 6s of the day. Josh Allen just keeping his team in the game. You gotta figure, man, as much good as you see out of Josh Allen, it comes with as much or even greater bad. I mean, Josh Allen just keeps shooting himself in the foot. Sparks of brilliance out of him, but at the same time, just wow. Could single-handedly lose you a game. Denver back in this game. Defense is just performing lights out now, despite the 30 points. They have a combined 14 points total on defense. As John Taylor goes up the gut now for a rush of 7. Wow, 2 pick 6s of the day for Denver Broncos. Amazing. As John Taylor gets close to a 1st down. 3rd and inches here. Denver could very much use this stop now. Tight end in motion to block as John Taylor gets up the gut.
Jordan Brooks out there as well.
Jordan Brooks, injury timeout earlier in the game, back in this one. as he makes a tackle on the play. 130 yards for John Taylor on the day. Josh Allen, hands off. Taylor with the juke! Oh my god, huge run for John Taylor. Can he take it to the crib? No. As he gets to the 18-yard line, and wow. Wow. Jonathan Taylor just having himself a day. 235 total rushing yards for London. The majority of coming from John Taylor, as you see here. How many yards does he have? Now that J.K. Dobbins in the play, Jonathan Taylor on the sidelines takes a huge breather, much deservingly so. Oh my god, Josh Allen throws the crowded coverage there, almost throwing another pick. As you see there, just Jonathan Taylor having a huge game now. 174 yards of 29 carries. Close to a 200-yard game for Jonathan Taylor, but London just does barely enough to get the 3 points, keeping this a 10-point game now. Huge shift in this one. As Denver with 2 pick sixes to keep them in this game. But once again, John Taylor has just been the main problem. No, Josh Allen has scored 3 times in this one. But John Taylor is the main workhorse for this offense. This offense is built around John Taylor. Drew Lock. Little dump off real quick. As Derrick Henry's on the sideline now too, just getting a quick breather, as he himself has over 100 yards in the day. Yep, Derrick Henry still on the sidelines. And wow, just been the story of the day. Deron Payne with another sack. Drew Lock, 3rd and 18, and you hate to see it now. And just he elects to dump off in his 3rd and 18. You gotta at least try to get the huge yards to keep the drive going, as they elect to punt. And wow, now we're just a little under 9 minutes now. London dropping some points today. Denver, on the other hand, defensively has kept them in this game tremendously. John Taylor is easily the player of the game so far, as he's nearing 200 yards. 8:40 on the day. Well, 8:37 left. A little quick dump off of Kyle Pitts. It looks like the blocker kept his tight end from getting the 1 yard that he needed the most. 3rd and 1 now. In the backfield, you know who he's going to. And they get so close to stopping him, but he gets the 1 yard. Once again, single back formation.
Gets it to Hardman, a jet sweep. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here.
An inside handoff to the receiver, great play, but there's a flag on the play. Looks to be a holding offense. Oh, face mask.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty's not going to help.
15-yard face mask against the corner. Trevon Mullins definitely hurting Denver as he puts them just at the 27-yard line in field goal range. You hate to see those type of plays in a very close one that could decide this game. 32 rushes on the day. 32. He's an absolute workhorse.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to have the hook up to Gage.
And that's Allen across the middle with the completion to get them to the 13-yard line. Allen, 300 yards, 3 TDs, but 3 interceptions. I'm telling you, just as much as good as you see out of Josh Allen, he'll give you just as much bad. Allen, all by himself in the backfield. A huge hit by Harold Landry. Lucky he did not fumble that time. Russell Gage having himself quite a day. But Jonathan Taylor takes the handoff, gets him the first down. And Panay Sewell, injury timeout for him. That could be huge for the Bulldogs. First round pick of the last year's draft. Once again, wow, just off the edge. J.K. Dobbins could not handle that time.
In the same place where the left tackle got injured.
This game over. He said this game over. Wait, J.K. Dobbins, for some reason, Jonathan Taylor's on the sideline. Back-to-back carries inside the pursuit with J.K. Dobbins. But now you see here Jonathan Taylor back in this one. You know they're going to give it to him. Oh my. Oh my goodness. They go for the fake halfback toss, and the defense was all over it. The defense was all over it, costing them 6 points as they elect for another field goal here. Once again, this game is far from over. Still a little over 5 minutes left. This is still a 13-point game, 13 points. So if Denver can manage to score 2 touchdowns, get both extra points, they could hypothetically win this game by 1 point. But Drew Lock needs to make some plays, and he needs to make some plays right now. As we see Drew Lock, these highlights of this, the Bulldogs defense harassing him today. I lost count of how many sacks today, but Hassan Reddick with 3 himself. 7? Jeez. 557 total yards of offense for the London Bulldogs. Drew Lock shotgun formation, snaps, 1st and 10. And just another check down for 4-yard gain. The numbers look good, but you know, the play has not been there for Drew Lock today. Very promising first quarter, but field goals won't win you NFL games. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 5 now. They need this first down to keep their hopes alive. And just off the edge, once again, Hassan Reddick with a 4-sack game. Would not surprise me of his player of the week for the AFC. As they go here, 4th and 14 now. There's a blitzer coming off the end. Drew Lock with a strike, and he just can't haul it in. With London in field goal range at their own 18-yard line of Denver, this game looks to be quite over. 3:41 left. 1st and 10. Josh Allen, shotgun formation, and he gives it to who other than huge. Wow.
Put Bobby on his ass.
Absolutely trucked Bobby Wagner, disrespecting the veteran. And wow, Taylor. Huge game from him as he's just, what is that, 2 yards short of 200 yards? Jonathan Taylor, just, you can make an argument the Bulldogs won player of the week for both sides of the ball. Allen, electing to keep, wow, absolutely smacked from both sides. I mean, he's lucky he didn't get hurt that time. Why they would pass it at the 2-yard line, I do not know. But that's a huge loss. As they go to the 9-yard line now, so you let the clock wind down. 2-minute warning now. This game looks to be over.
They look to add a few more points here onto their total. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break.
As you see here, a little 2-yard rush to officially put Jonathan Taylor over 200 yards. And they're going to keep feeding him. Gets to the 3-yard line.
53 left.
On for the field goal, a 20-yard attempt.
As you see here, the kick a field goal.
Kick here is good, and that will swell the lead to 16.
To make this one 39-23. A little under 2 minutes left. This game is all but done. Very, very good performances out of the Denver defense. Kept them in this game for so long. But the offense from Drew Lock, you gotta go back to the drawing board where there's the playbook, where there might be the quarterback. But Drew Lock just did not do enough this game to keep him in it. Derrick Henry did all he can, but once they took Derrick Henry out of it, they put the ball in Drew Lock's hands. He just could not win this game. Once again, he takes a snap. Nice little completion there to the 42-yard line as they go no huddle offense. Drew Lock with another snap across the middle. And that's just been routine this whole game. He's been taking checkdowns, taking 5-yard slants. That's not going to win you games in the NFL, especially when you're down. And a big reception there just to keep things going on, just to pad the stats in this one. Drew Lock in the pocket. Little dump off play.
Yeah, they're trying to that on zone.
Right. They call a timeout here with 20 seconds left. Denver all out of timeouts here. 25-yard line. And they at least get back in the end zone to make this look like a close game. Once again, another check down. 14 seconds left. 6, 5. Can they get a snap off? Drew Lock does. No more time on the clock to go. And they're just 3 yards short, stopping at the 3-yard line. And this game is over, folks. Final score here in London, 39-23. Bulldogs defending home turf and taking home the W. As Denver flies back home overseas.
So for the Londoners, they're in the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the Broncos,
we go ahead to the player stats. I mean, Drew Lock put up some really good stats, but not getting to the end zone definitely hurt. Allen, 3 touchdowns, but the 3 picks, 2 of them going for pick sixes, definitely almost lost them in this game. But if you go here to the rushing stats, I mean, just ridiculous. Longest rush of the day for John Taylor, 47 yards. 204 yards off of 38 carries. 38 carries. That's absolutely absurd. Despite not getting a single touchdown in this one, carried the offense single-handedly. Derrick Henry going over 100 yards. Everett having a good game. 8 catches for 90. Agnew getting to the end zone twice, as well as Mecole Hardman. Other than that, it was a very fun game, just besides the end of the game.